Hi, this is Cindy Casita with Coastal Properties Group and My Gulf Coast Property. Today is a great day. You've decided to purchase a home in Florida on the beaches or in the interior area near the beaches. So let's talk about a few points that we need to think about before we find the perfect home. First, we need to know whether or not you're going to be financing it or paying cash for your property. The reason this is important is because we need to talk to a lender before we go out shopping for properties to make sure that we have the correct purchasing power when we find the perfect property. We don't want to have to take time to stop and call the lender and get all that set up because it's a hot market and you want to make sure that you get your offer in there as quick as possible. If you're paying cash, you will need a proof of funds letter from your financial institution at home, whether it be a bank or it's an investment brokerage firm, wherever you have your funds, to be able to show that you can purchase the property and that you had the funds available for this purchase. The first thing you need to do is decide on a lender. And I know you all have lenders that you love in your hometowns, but it really is an easier process and a better process if you use a local lender who's very familiar with all of our buildings, all of our neighborhoods, and how the flood insurance runs, because definitely flood insurance is a consideration on all of these properties. With the condos, your flood insurance is generally included in your HOA payment, and so all you have to have is insurance for your contents or studs in on your condominium. But the lenders up north just don't understand that, and they try to make you almost insure the whole building, which is a big expense. So please ask us as a realtor who we recommend as a good lender, and we'll surely direct you in the right path. When the lender is asking you for documents for lending, it is a lot of paperwork, and it's a lot of painful paperwork. They want bank statements. They want tax returns. They want to know everything that you have spent your money on, it seems like, for your lifetime. But it's their money, their game, so we have to send them the paperwork they want. I had one lender that likened it to a dump truck with paper falling out all over, and that's surely how it feels. But keep in the game. Keep going ahead, and that's where a local lender will help you. They'll get you through the process and not make it so painful to deal with. Once you're doing the buying process, you also have to decide how you're going to hold title on your new property. Some people like to buy it and then put it over into an LLC or a trust. So just have a conversation with your local CPA as how he wants you or thinks you should carry your title, so that when that question comes up at the closing table, you'll know, and then you can put the proper names on the document. I can't stress enough that you need to pick a local agent that knows the local area. There are lots of agents down here that do a great job, but you want to pick the agent that knows the area. They know the ins and outs of each of the buildings. They're very familiar with the HOA and their rules and regulations. You want to make sure that the building fits your needs, including pet size, pet weight. Can I have it rented out during the time when I'm not there? You want to make sure that all these answers can be found with your agent, and they'll help you look it up in the condo docs and all the information you need. Be sure and pick a local agent that knows the local area. When you come down to the area for the first time, I like to do a potpourri kind of showings where we start at the north beaches of Clearwater or Tarpon Springs or Dunedin, wherever the top part of your search area is, and look at a little bit in each area. Each area has got its own vibe, its own restaurants, its own fun things to do. Maybe you want quiet, then maybe you're down at Land's End then. Or you want the bustle, you're up down near the pier in Clearwater Beach. Or if you want kind of a mid-range kind of thing, you might want to be at Sand Key, Indian Rocks, Indian Shores. So I like to spend the day going from top to bottom looking at several different properties. We look at high rises, we look at low rises, we look at single family homes if you like, just to kind of give you a good idea of the area and that you can hone in on the area you want for your new home. Thanks so much for watching our video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Also, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you, or if you have questions, we'll be glad to answer them. And don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to send you more videos to inspire you about Florida.